What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting to you from the D. I'm out here getting my 10,000 steps in. And of course, as always, I got to kick it with y'all. Man, Kissimmee, Florida, wild times there. You got a man struck down at a damn Checkers. Argument over a damn mail packet has resulted in a man no longer being with us. 23-year-old Elijah Mackey. And I'm really surprised that he mixed up in something like this, because when you see the mug shot of the dude, he just don't look like somebody that would be wrapped up in some stuff like this. But here we are. So according to the news report, the customer was at the front window getting his food. He was engaging with a female worker. Guess they were having some sort of argument or whatever. I don't know. This man, there is surveillance footage of him climbing out of a window and going towards the front of the store. He gets up there. I guess he interjects whatever it is that he wants to say. He up there white knighting for the female employee. I don't think that she was in any sort of danger. It's just, they just talking. Give me more mail. Give him more mail. But whatever. They going back and forth arguing. He want to go up there and be simp of the season. The customer apparently makes some sort of derogatory remark at him. He pulls out his gun and shoots him in the chest. Bro, what in the hell? All this over a mail pack. All this over a mail pack. That's where we at, man. People cannot control themselves to the point to where anything is worth crashing out over. They talked to a couple eyewitnesses. So, brother, he's saying, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. It shouldn't have even got to this. I agree. You got a sister. She's saying people got to learn to control their emotions. Man, big facts. You know that you ninjas is getting way too emotional when you got sisters saying that y'all need to control y'all emotions. Women be out here crashing out, doing silly stuff, all chalked up on emotion. And even though it may be stupid when they do it, they at least always got the fact that they're women and women react more illogically. Women have heightened emotions. Women will act based on emotions. So they at least got the fact that they women. They still gonna be held accountable, but they at least got that. You a grown man, 23 years old. You go to shoot somebody at work that's arguing with somebody else. You ain't even got nothing to do with this. Like, bro, did you have some crush on the chick? You trying to get some brownie points? You trying to impress her? Well, that didn't work. The thing is, and I don't know if that's the case here or not, but I can't imagine any other reason of why this dude would go this far over a female employee exchange with a customer over something as silly as that. I don't know if he liked this chick, he was trying to impress her or what. I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised. But ultimately, he has been charged with first-degree murder. You know what that's going to get him? Life without the possibility of parole. So if this was about the chick, he ain't ever going to get her. So what is it for? You threw away your life. And it's important to hammer that home. You threw away your life getting into a dispute that didn't even involve you in the first place. And you handled it in the most absurd crash out way possible. You for real, bro, why he got a gun at work? What about that part? I'm pretty sure that Checkers, well, it used to be Rally's here. it's Checkers here now. I know that in certain places, it's always been Rallies. Like in Ohio, I know it was always Rallies. It never became Checkers. We stopped having Rallies here for years. And then he just kind of popped back up again as Checkers. And I mean, we went right back to getting food from them as if they never left. But regardless, I'm pretty sure their policy does not allow firearms on the premises. Why are you bringing firearms, man? And think about this. Think about the place it's located at. Kissimmee, Florida. You are in a tourist town. If any of you have ever been to Disney World, you guys know as well as I know, Kissimmee is basically Disney World. That's where you go to Disney World. Whenever I go there, I don't usually stay on the Disney World premises because them prices is just too much of a ripoff. So I ended up finding a hotel nearby in Kissimmee. So, bro, what in the world? You ain't used to dealing with customers and a little bit of attitude and a little bit of clapback, whatever, by now? You know where you would never see this issue at? Taco Bell. They give you more than enough condiments. And I'm not like trying to make light of this. I'm just saying, this was for real over a mail packet. A mail packet. Why you couldn't just get a dude more mail is beyond me. I don't know. The things that people decide to stand 10 toes down on just be confusing to me. I'm not arguing with nobody back and forth over something as simple as this. Here you go, man. They asked for a mail packet, I'm gonna give them 3. Here you go, man. Like, I've worked in customer service enough to where I just provide customer service, man. I'm not about to argue with somebody over something that's in my power to give them, and it's not costing me anything. I'm not arguing with nobody over goofy stuff. When I was a manager at GameStop, a lot of stuff was up to the manager discretion. Some things, policy-wise, we weren't supposed to do, technically, but we could do if it was for the sake of customer service. Because here's the thing. Our DM, and I'm not going to drop her name, but our DM, if they reached out to her on this goofy stuff, the DM was going to call mad at us. Like, why didn't y'all just do it? I don't want phone calls about this goofy stuff. You there in the moment, they want 5 or 10% off of this or whatever because whatever reasons, just go ahead and give it to them and make the damn sale. I mean, really, if it means we gain $90 rather than just $100 walk out the door, just make the damn sale. So I just understand how to provide customer service, and certain things I'm just not going to engage in. That with a condiment pack never would have been me, man. This never would have been a scenario that I was in. I'm just not fighting with nobody over nothing no stupid as this. Now, you never would have expected this, being as silly as it is, to escalate to this, but I never had to worry about it either way because there was never a potential. Things that are non-issues, leave them non-issues. So you got a man whose life is over, which it feel like I'm saying that every other day now. A man whose life is over because he didn't put down somebody and now he going away forever. This man's life is over. One man has been taken away from his family, and another man, well, he's been taken away from his family involuntarily. I mean, I guess technically he being taken away from his family involuntarily either. Elijah, what's his name? Mackey. But he made a choice. The other guy didn't. So one guy is gone. Another one is gone too, just in a different way. He's never gonna see his family. This guy was 23. They didn't say anything about him having a girlfriend, a wife, or anything like that. I mean, think about it. Life over. Never gonna have no kids, never gonna have a wife, never gonna have grandkids. Life's over. Just like that, because you couldn't control your emotions over something as simple as this. I'm gonna leave it there though, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and keep stepping. Might grab myself something to eat shortly. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. Hit me in them comments. I'm gonna holla at y'all soon. Peace.